mai alefon tanga tau ala komiti fa foi le LBJ mo ni fau tuanga e fa tau I fo fanga mo de mo tanga singa se fo. Toi talia lo mafana wo America Samoa toi fo I Hawaii mo awa onga le National Guard Academy. Fa tau ala tau tua Dr. Olita Laititi I le LBJ. O te whaatala whantu se whaupopongo tala me lau KVZK. Au le au inatua tātou tala o renea fiafi o le whatoa mai ala whonutanga le komiti whaafoio le LBJ ma le vaenga o lo latou whautuaida ma whasoswani mo le whaatino ino ngā ruenga lea ua fuafua mo le mautangasi fou le e whaamoe mo e whausi le Pakaliona. O le mafuango de nei whonutanga I le so o na e pei o na mau mai se whaamtalanga si tasi o sui o le komiti. Ele I tele si sa o le mautangasi ngasi ma fuma I o lo ngā rulue I le fuafuai na o le nei ngā ruenga fou. E na o le tō tasi le fuma I sa awai ai le aise leo o fuma I ato o le mautangasi ngase. Ma o le tulanga le nasa a whaiai le nei whonutanga I le so le ana mai anei I le tau leono. O le talusanga le komiti whaafoi wa mafuai le nei whonutanga. O le maua leo se avanoa e whaaleo ai o lātou langona ma manatu ma awala e ao na whaatino ina mōri nei mautangasi fou. O le whaamoe o le a lava vaenga uma na talanoi nei le so o le a whaao o uma I le Governor Sili e sila iai. Hello, for this is KVZK News. We will give you the rest of our stories later. But first in our news, just in, the LBJ Board of Directors had just ended a meeting with the group advising and helping to plan services that will be offered at the new hospital being planned. It was mentioned in the meeting that there was very minimal input from LBJ medical professionals and medical staff in regards to the new hospital. There was only one doctor from LBJ that spoke on behalf of the LBJ medical staff. The board has asked for a meeting and conversation so the LBJ medical staff can share their thoughts and recommendations on this new hospital. There is concern about any duplication of services that is already being provided to our people by LBJ. The board and the LBJ medical staff asked for this opportunity to express what they believe are the medical needs of our people and our territory. In addition to the gap in services, healthcare needs that are not being met by LBJ this time. Perhaps this new facility can help to provide services that LBJ is not providing at this time. Key medical staff attended from LBJ as well as other community members involved in healthcare.
So we were fortunate to have this opportunity to share what we feel are some of the needs of our people here in American Samoa, and some ways maybe that we can look at upgrading LBJ so that we can better meet the needs of our people. We spent about an hour and a half sharing with our specialists. We had a very, very good conversation. All of this information we understand is going to be shared with the governor's office and the rest of the folks that are advising on this new facility. Again, we appreciate the opportunity and we hope and pray that all of the discussions today that were recorded will be shared because some of the things we discussed today were very important and we believe reflect the healthcare needs of our people. And so again, we pray that this information we discussed today will be shared and that we can all together develop a plan to make sure that our people get the care they need.
My hope and my prayer that the voices of the professionals will be heard and our opinion will be considered because we feel that we as healthcare providers know what is best on this island in terms of delivery of healthcare.
And that's Dr. Landua and Dr. Anderson. We'll have more on that story in our next bulletin. Inisyo tala o le sole na whailua mai ai e awala mai se pepo whaamtalanga mai le whaipule o Amerika Samoa I le laumua. Ua talia nei e le matanga ruenga o puipuinga o le puipuinga o le malo tele. Alom whanau o Amerika Samoa le na toi whaafoi mai ina ule talia ina le National Guard. ona ole tulang o lato tangata national o Amerika. The U.S. Secretary has reversed the decision which made students from American Samoa ineligible for the National Guard Academy. In a press release issued this afternoon after a meeting with Congresswoman Uifatali Aumua Amata, hailed the decision to restore the students from the territory and said we must continue to assure that U.S. nationals are always treated equally and fairly under programs like this. And this new precedent will help us do that. Here is more.
O se tasilene mo ta upu o to telele atano o whaaliai o lātou whinangalo ina o toi whawhoi mai whanua. Alo ma whanau Amerika Samoa le vai asone ina o lātou le whaamale ina se tasi o inga o le awaiai I le National Guard e na o sitiseni o Amerika e angawaa. Ono le tūlanga le toi whawhoi mai ialo le atano o to sifuru maltasi. Ai le tupu le tūlanga na tele ai foi ne wheuta na inga sa whaapeo na whaia mo le tomu whaio le malo ina ne mau le awanoa le whanau. E o lava le fionga de Kovana City a le manu pa le poisi a le ngā maunga. Na tamu whai fo ise au wale tau fo i ale nei whaafi tauli e ale se taloanga I dungo le telefoni ma Major General Kenneth Hara o le matanga ruenga o pui ngā Amerika. Ia whaapea e ma le Kovana Hawaii a Josh Green ai pitai e le ma whai ona whai se swinga ona o le tūla fono le inga. O le asonga fua le vai aso nei le na taliu mai loi whanua nisi nei o alo Amerika Samoa. Ai o le tau nei le na mō mai e se tala fia e pe o na whailo mai le whaipule o Amerika Samoa I le lau mua ia ui whaatali a mua amata. I le mai ai o se whailo inga masui le Coast Guard o lo I le atunu e whaapea o le o whailo mai ia e le matanga ruenga o pui ngā le malo tele le toi whaui I tua o lea whai unga ma o whaatanga e fwoi maalo ma whanau Amerika Samoa o na tau whale mwhaawina o onga I le National Guard Academy. I le pepo whaamataranga a mata o lo ia ta awai e whaapea o le ua whaalea o ngaina lea whai unga ma o se anganga fia tele lea mo alo ma whanau o le atunuu. O le whaafatai fwoi na ave le vave o ngai o inga le matanga luenga o le puipuinga al malo tele o mwhai o na talia le talusanga Amerika Samoa. O sa tasili o vaianga te tau lavo na ave ele wha mua o ava no te tusa banga vaa mo alo ma whanau o le territory tusa pele o le tangata sidiseni. Na whaafatai au mora Kovana City a le manu whaapea ma Major General Hara o no ngā ruenga sa whaatirina mo se ava noa e ma whai e le matanga ruenga o puipuinga o na sila I ala ma whanau o le tunuu o na whaamalia ina aia inga o na whai o na whaawina le awaiai o ala ma whanau Amerika Samoa nei ma le lumana I ava noa whaapenei. O le nei mata upu na whaalia I fo le langonanga o Kovana Hawaii a Josh Green lena I o fo I tutonge le malo Hawaii pasese na whaaluina matua e awina toi o lātu walo Hawaii whaapea ma pasese o whanau lena toi taliu mai le asunga fua. E lua sa furu lima le a whai o ala ma whanau o Amerika Samoa sa awai atu le Academy e nau le sa furu tasi na toi taliu mai le asunga fua a o le to tele le o fua mai e taunu mai tai ao. Is a reporting na mawaina lau KVZK o mai o longoina matu o whanau na toi taliu mai ma o mai a foi o na maua pepa malanga e toi taliu o toi Honolulu mo le toi whaawina o onga. It is wonderful news for American Samoa, especially the parents of the students who were uprooted from the Hawaii National Guard Youth Challenge Academy because they are not U.S. citizens. As reported on KVZK News this week, when the matter first surfaced, some of the parents of the students wrote to Governor Lemanu, Lieutenant Governor Talawenga, and Governor Green of Hawaii, seeking help to allow their children to continue attending the academy. The parents also wrote to Congresswoman Uifatali Aumua Amata. Governor Lemanu was able to get on a call with M.G. Hara, an Adjutant General for the State of Hawaii Department of Defense, on February 13th in the afternoon. And during that conversation, Lemanu asked for assistance to allow students of American Samoa to continue at the academy. Until this morning, the Department of Defense policy prohibits U.S. national induction into the program. The Hawaii program sought permission to revoke the decision to allow U.S. nationals into the program, but the request was denied. Today, Congresswoman Uifatali Aumua Amata announced after a meeting with U.S. Coast Guard Admiral Michael Day that the Department of Defense has reversed the earlier decision. U.S. nationals are allowed and will be returned to the academy. I'm so thankful that the DoD acted quickly and that they took to heart our concerns and did the right thing. This is very important to these young people and families. We must continue to assure that U.S. nationals are always treated equally and fairly under programs like these, and this new president will help us do that. Thank you again to the decision makers and best wishes to our students as they get back to their studies and the excellent program, which I'm always delighted to support, says Amata. Amata also thanked Governor Lemanu for his efforts on this issue and Hawaii Governor Josh Green for his statements to the students and parents. 11 of the 25 students at the National Guard Youth Challenge Academy returned to American Samoa on Monday, and the rest are scheduled to arrive tomorrow. But that is not likely to happen now, given they are allowed to continue at the academy. KVZK News understands the 11 students who returned on Monday. Governor of Hawaii Josh Green told the parents of the students that his state will pay for the return tickets and reimburse the families that paid to send their youths to Hawaii.
O le sauninga pe ona whātanuina le tau nei le mō tangasa le LBJ e whaafetai ai nisi o le ima tamaitai fomai i le lantou tautua puna wae mo le tautua i nau le atunuu. O le tamaitai fomai a Dr. Olita Laititi o le fomai sanga lui le vaenga o le potu e ngai atu iai i lantou e manao mia vave se tong vitinga po le emergency room. Ma o le so le na whaafetai ai o ia i ana ngāru wenga le lei o lo whātinui ni tangata o le atunuu. O le nei sauninga una iai fo i nisi o fomai na ia ngai pe i luma lantou ngā luenga i se tūlanga bawalunga. E lima se lau tala se vai ngā tupe na whaamanuei nai le tamaitai fomai a Dr. Laititi le tau nei whaatasi ai ma se tūsi e whailoai ana ngā ruenga le sa whai. Na whaafetai e le sui whaatumusino le mauta ngāse a Dr. Akapusi Lantua le tamaitai fomai o ngā ruenga le lei o lo whaatinuei na mō le atunuu. Bata wai se iloilonga a le mauta usui le ana whaafetai ai se whaipule le tamaitai fomai o no ana ngā ruenga le lei. Tu inatu ele faletali malo le Sadie's by the Sea le havanoa e nofo ai ia Dr. Laititi ele faletali malo mo le duapo. Dr. Olita Laititi, an emergency doctor at the LBJ Hospital, has been recognized for service to the people of American Samoa in a ceremony that was held at the LBJ today to award high-performing doctors who have performed excellent patient care above and beyond their normal work. The recognition will encourage our doctors to follow suit and lift up their performance to a higher level or standard of care. Dr. Laititi was presented a certificate of recognition and $500 cash award from the LBJ TMC Authority Board. LBJ's acting chief executive officer, Dr. Kapusi Lantua, thanked Dr. Laititi for all the hard work she puts into care for the people and made a special mention that at the recent House Committee hearing, Faipule commended Dr. Laititi for a pleasant visit to the ER. Dr. Laititi received her medical training in New Zealand. She thanked the management of LBJ for the recognition, especially the team of doctors and nurses she works with at the ER. Sadie's by the Sea donated a 2-night stay for Dr. Laititi. I tātou tala mai le whaamasinonga o le whaalanga ino mea tuktino le wha o lima i lona tūlanga tolu ma le pisa tua inga ia o tūla ia isi ali i elus furufitu tupsanga le batua i le whaamasinonga whaitu malo. I le matau po le malo lo ta wai o le nei ali na riputi atu i leo i le masina na te nei. O le masino Januari le aso lus furufitu na longoi nai e se tina leo whaapea o lo natali ia Patrick ua le malo lo le pisa o. Ma ua ai se tūlanga ina ia a whaasanga ne ai ma tale penisi o mea tōtino sa i tutoru le lātu whale i whanganenea. O le whaamtanga le nei ali i e whaapea na misa malona tua whawhine ai ua oso tele luna ita i le aia fua o le toi ino le lātu ainga o le mea lea na lai o na o le mea lea na lai na lea na la ailoa i le nei toi ina ma le whasi lau papa. Na ia tango foi i se maa matongi ai lea lava toi ino le lātu ainga o na savali e se lea. Charges of property damage, third-degree assault, and private peace disturbance has landed a 27-year-old man in the district court. The matter, according to the government's case, was reported last month. A woman informed officers on January 27th that her son Patrick was disturbing the peace within her family and was breaking things in their home at Whanganenea. According to the defendant's statement, he got into an altercation with his sister, but was upset when he heard his uncle calling the police on him. The defendant said he was tired of his uncle getting involved in their family matters, and that is why he approached his uncle with a piece of wood. Later, he grabbed a rock and threw at his uncle before walking away. Leo la tātou walo tina malorunga pupu nei vai ngō le fiafia tu e tali mai o na whauwina tu leo tala lau KVZK. Let's take a short break, plenty more coming up, so stay with us. The Department of Homeland Security rolls out a shooter protocol training. In Apia, U.S. Peace Corps back in Apia since COVID-19. And more meth found in Tonga.
Mai pea ia sauma le fia vai le fia fatasi ia isu. Thank you very much. Lau maso ama o lau chai kosi sili le manogi. Lau tifai moana, lau utai mane, le fili o tama. Sa o sa ili, upolu sa vai, maapolima. Aua le ai se fuala au, o te tawina.
Whaatalafantu te tui mai o tala lau KVZK di vai ko le fiafi. Lo o whaanga solo pia i le taimi nei, ia a onga po training ale mtanga ruenga le puipuinga le loto i whale, ia onga maululunga Amerika Samoa uta ua le tamoe, la fitau, po le run, hide, fight. Ise wha mautuina o le polo kalamena sau noai le whaatono na mtanga ruenga ia sa mana veve e whaapea, o le wha moimoyo le ni ia onga o le wha iloa le ia lo mwhanau o wale mwhai ai, o na whai le taimi tula i mai ai tulanga wha matau i tutonu a onga. O se vaenga ta ua i le saunoanga sa mana o le whaalavilave lea na tula i mai talua i nei ina ua whaia ni whaamtalanga whaamatau a se tamaititi a onga o le aia whaoina leoti i nisio whanau a onga a le a onga ta funa e whaonga ina i le la au malosi. Saunoa sa mana e talosia e leo o mai Amerika Samoa i a whaalavilave a e mo mia le no fauto whanau i ngai oi ngai te tau na lātou whaia pe a tula i mai vaenga ia i tutono a onga. The Department of Homeland Security is still conducting a run, hide, fight, active shooter protocol training at high schools in American Samoa. This was confirmed by Homeland Security Director Samana Vevea. The training was prompted after a recent incident where a student allegedly made threats on social media of possibly shooting up a high school campus last month. Samana told KVZK News the objective of the training is to equip our students with the knowledge on how to deal with such situations so that in any case of a classroom shooting, our children and teachers know what to do. He told KVZK News they have been working on putting together a plan and will share with the public knowledge on the basics of what to do under these circumstances. I tala mai apia i se saulinga sa whatanui nei Samoa e whaafeiloa iai le toi fo i mai o le vaenga le pisikoa mai le malo tele e ngā lulu i Samoa. I le nei lava saulinga na awa iai le Ambassador United States ia Udo lea na malanga mai mōre nei wha moe. Na amataina la na malanga, le a amataina la na malanga i Savai ma le minista o aonga ma taalonga ma nganuu ia se ula Ioane ma na la tipi nai le lipine te talalo iai le American Kona i Sare Lunga. O le vaenga nei le American Kona i Sare Lunga o le a avea matulanga i wha mausalia i pia whai ngā paanga i le vau tangata o le United States ma Samoa tuto tasi. E pe ona tau le ampasa ia Udo e wha pea o American Kona so no whanga ia e mawhai ai e tangata siasi mai o na whesotai ma wao e winga i United States ma mawai puna oa wha awa onga ma wha amatalanga i winga ia wanoa i le ngata i Samoa ai wha pea fo i le United States. Na tau le minista wa onga na mata alonga i wha pea e ese ma leo ngau ni vaenga e ia wha ititi ai le ese sengo wha amamianga i maue wha e le whana wa onga i Samoa mai si whana u lalo langi. A ceremony has been held in Apia to welcome back Peace Corps from the U.S. to work in Apia. U.S. Ambassador Udall traveled to Samoa to attend the important ceremony. Starting off his trip in Apia, Ambassador Udall and Minister of Education, Sports and Culture, Honorable Seula Ioane, cut the ribbon to officially open the new American Corner sa Lulonga. American Corner sa Lulonga will serve as a strong platform on which we can continue to build upon our friendship and as a physical reminder of our embassy's commitment to continue engagement between the people of the United States and Samoa. American Corners are places where visitors can connect and learn about the United States and access educational resources and information about opportunities both in Samoa and the United States, said Ambassador Udall. It will bridge the gap between students in Samoa and the world by providing access to information, said Seula Ioane. I tātou tala mai le Pasifika na mau leo I tonga se whana ma le te lo vaenga o whala u whaasai na o le eisa I se oso whainga sa whaia e peo na tā ue leo e tolu oso whainga lea na whaatauru ui nei le taimi tasi. I le mai ai o le nei oso whainga wa saisai ei nei e leo ni ali I se tolu e au fiai ma se tolu se furuiva kalama o le eisa ma vaenga e whaonga e ulai le eisa ma mawai ma se whana. O le nei oso whainga o le tau fia lea o le whaatau no le eisa I tonu o tonga. Tonga police seized a firearm and a large amounts of methamphetamine from 4 suspects during an operation conducted. Police said 3 drug raids took place in the space of 24 hours. The operation ended with the arrest of 3 men along with a seizure of over 39 grams of methamphetamine, drug utensils and 1 rifle. The operation is one of many conducted over the last decade to curb the sale of methamphetamine in the kingdom. LA awinatu report le tau mo Amerika Samoa nei vaenga o le fiafi o se vaenga le nei swing o tupid nei fu yaso. Tasi de tala Amerika whare di wina, ma wai de lua tala o nas futolu sene tala Samoa, tasi de tala Amerika whare di wina, ma wai de lua tala luas fulfitu sene tonga paanga, tasi de tala Amerika whare di wina, ma wai de lua tala fulfitu sene tala fiti, ma le tasi de tala Amerika whare di wina, ma wai de 5.4 o nas fulwiva Philippine pesos. Here's a look at our currency exchange rate for today. $1 gives you 2 tala and 63 cents Samoa tala. $1 gives you $2.27 Tonga paanga. $1 gives you $2.17 Fiji dollars, and $1 gives you 24.69 Philippine pesos. And that's our currency exchange rate for today. O si mai lola mai moi se vaenga le tau mo Amerika Samoa I nei vaenga le fiafi. O se vaenga le pōna nei o I le pōla sto na ia materi na awoa e tā pesolo timu ma lue fitus fluiva ve vera le e val se fulvalu se vedi mai matu si sae e o I se fulu mai le tu la. Asu sa ma le pōla asu sa e awoa e to ulu timunga ve vele val se fulvalu ma lue le e fitus fulvalu se vedi ang le lautasi o se fulu mai le tu la. Looking at tonight's weather through Saturday night is mostly cloudy, scattered showers, lows around 79, highs around 88, northwest winds up to 10 miles per hour. Looking at Sunday and Sunday night is cloudy, numerous showers, highs around 88, lows around 78, variable winds up to 10 miles per hour. And that's your weather report for this evening. O le whaiunga na nau tala mai lau KVZK di nei vaenga o le fiafi, whaatai tele le whaatasi mai, tō whaasui fua. And that concludes your news from KVZK TV. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.